Good morning, everyone. I'm not sure this is going to be working. We're in a little Parisian hotel. We came up yesterday and we have some important meetings this morning and so on. But the internet looks very slow. Anyway, I'll assume it's working and get straight into the tracker. They're nearly all there, nearly getting ready for party time. Whoop, it's working. James just checked. Okay. So you're on the tracker. And where am I? I'm on the tracker there now, so you can see if the time has rolled over. Yep, it's rolling over, so they're getting very close indeed. Kerry's about to lock into the harbour there. Must be dark now, so he's coming in a bit early. There you go. Josh, who wrote some interesting stuff in his report yesterday, is doing 4.8 and managed a 113-mile day. Got a bit more breeze than the others by the look, so that's pretty nice. Jasmine doing 96 miles in the last 24 hours, 4.1. And Ayrton, 97, still 1 mile faster than Jasmine. And conditions look really nice, though. Breeze from the right direction. Interestingly, it didn't roll off yet. It's starting to head down there now, which we've spoken about before. But following breezes, Eric, 2.8, running out of breeze, 96. Kerry looks like he might be parked. 3 knots, 100 miles. There you go. If we roll this up, you can see there's not much breeze coming into the finish, and he's got 9 miles to go. That's at 8 o'clock, so 9 miles to go. Doing 3 knots, could be another 3 hours. So yeah, he'll rock up just as the sun's coming up. What might already be, it's probably an hour away, hour or so. So that's quite pleasant for them. Everyone else is in. So Kerry's in today. Eric is 27 miles out, doing 7 hours. He'll be in today. But let's wait and see what happens. There might be a sea breeze effect happening there as well. Ayrton, still got 125 miles to go. So he'll be in sometime tomorrow morning. That's cool. And then Jasmine probably tomorrow afternoon. That's cool. And then it's only Josh. So that's about it. Not a lot more I can tell you there because it doesn't matter about the currents. The breeze is going to be fine. Let's just have a quick look without even moving position. Yeah, it's getting lighter tomorrow. So Josh may slow down a bit and then it's coming in a bit more, but he'll be in by then. He'll come in with not a bit of a bang, but he's got a nice sail. So, yes, they should all be feeling very relaxed. I don't think there's a confused sea there. And they'll probably even have sunshine. If we look at the clouds, yep, plenty of sun, getting a tan, all very good. Okay, so that's very brief, very simple. I'll come back here. I'm not sure whether I've got much in the way of trackers there. G'day, Ayrton. Paris is nice. We've got a balcony. Went to a hamburger thing, like a boutique hamburger thing last night, and got this crazy French hamburger. It was unreal. It had I call it a cheese bomb. It's like this amazing cheese, like a camembert or something that's cooked as well as the hamburger, and it's stuck in, and it's bloody huge, and it was unbelievable. Okay, we want to go WhatsApp here. Hang on, here we go. Entrant reports. 2 unread yesterday from Origami. Kerry finally stored a few amps. All right, I thought he meant apps, but it's amps. So he's got a bit into the battery. I have been without electrics for a few days. At least my Kindle was well charged and my Portuguese is coming along well, I think. Did I tell you Jane's been learning French for 3 years? And she managed to say moi. Anyway, at least my Kindle is well charged and my Portuguese is progressing well. Whatever the phrases I have learned will have any practical, whether the phrases I have learned will have any practical use, I should find out tomorrow. Just seen Sun Bear has been creeping up on me. I need to hit the coast before we are. No, you need to reach the coast, not hit the coast. before we are back into motor sailing conditions. Jeepers. Okay. Josh Skookum, Immaculate Azure Skies. You probably saw Jane was impressed with that one when it came in, so she put a picture up and put this up as a post, but I'll read it again. Immaculate Azure Skies, breathtaking tangerine sunsets and crystal clear nights illuminated by a full moon. Swollen fat as summer, fruit approaching peak ripeness. Hoo-hoo, I'm dribbling. Glittering on an indigo sea like a king's ransom of diamonds, all combined to give this passage the feeling of a special small slice cut from a cake of time. Too true, yeah, one day rolls into the next. Today is good Groundhog's Day back home. What does Groundhog's Day mean? When I read it in the post, I thought, yeah, we all know about Groundhog's Day from the movies. But I have no idea what the actual generic or where it came from or what it evolved from. So if someone's there, we only got a few people, but if anyone knows what, someone Google it quick. AI, get on. Where does Groundhog Day come from? Anyway, today is Groundhog Day back home, and I just like in the iconic film, yes, I cannot tell if it is yesterday, today, or tomorrow, and yet I am resolved to do it all again and again and again, seemingly without end. Absolutely, you've got to get home. I am, however, glad for my choice of route on this passage, as having mostly aligned myself with the current. I've had comfortable following seas and an easy time holding course. That's cool. So that's it. All right. Nothing if there's never any thing. Battery, Gerton's there. G'day, Gerton. Battery quality as part of the consortium of European testing organisations. The Czech Republic tested AA. Yeah, thanks for that. You see, it still doesn't address the issue of how much power is in the battery. Because what we're assuming at the moment is that there is a battery, it's a double A or triple A or whatever. It's the size, the physical size, which has a voltage, right? But how many amps are stored in that battery? Because you're really buying the amps, not just the. I can show you a 100 amp hour battery, right, that you buy, like for a boat, like a house battery. But how much power is in it, and how good is it at holding that um, power, so you can draw it back out, right? They don't define that. They don't say, well, anyway, I can see where it's going, but it's still very frustrating because, you get one AA battery there, right? And one AA battery there. They're the same size, built to a standard, if they are, and I'm assuming most of them are. One costs $2 and the other one costs 30 cents, because that's what happens. You get batteries coming out of all parts of the world, and you got to buy it by the color. Okay, this is the gold one, this is the silver one, or green one, or yellow one, whatever. The same size battery, the same standard, they fit in the same devices, but one costs 2 times, 3 times, 4 times more than the other. When you go to lithium, it's even different again, because lithium obviously can do more in and out if you're charging it, but if it's a one-off lithium, they've managed to ram more power into that battery, but they still don't define how much more. See what I'm getting at? You just got to buy it on the strength of their marketing. It's so bloody stupid. They're just sucking in. The reason I get off about it is because they're taking a land. Like it's like what we used to call pig in a bag or whatever. As a stupid consumer. You better read the test before commenting on it. Okay, I'll have a look. I'll have a read and see what they say. But you can see what I'm getting at. You're paying money, but do you get more power out of it? But I'll have a look. I haven't. The world's changed since I started this campaign, which was probably 40 years ago. Anyway, that's it. Okay, thanks everybody. We'll be back in Les Abdelin tonight, so we'll probably be doing the last one tomorrow. So we'll see you all then. See you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.